welcome to today's operation. This is Discovery World channel. Thank you for your subscription to the channel and also your contribution. For some time now, we are always be in how you can set up a frame generator. One of the things you will need to make a frame generator work perfectly. Last week I discussed a lot about how to set up a frame generator. I also discussed about the materials and everything you need. For those of you who were not able to watch the video, I will advise you go to the channel playlist and you see the video on that. It's a very important explanation. I took time to explain different components and how they work and properly alignment system. Today I'm also continue on the system, also how to get it right. What are the things you need to do to get your design right? Because for you to have a good power system, you must be able to set up your generator in a proper order. I used a reference of another generator I showed you last time on how the belt shifted out to shoot out, and that process, it will make the generator not to produce the exact amount of voltage you need. So that is why I still bringing something that will also help you out. Now today is another video which is very important, and this is a good example. I targeted how to get it right, how to get your setting right. Now let us use this production. You can see the setting of this production. I will believe most of you, I will recommend this type of operation system to you. Assuming this is a generator, and this is the flywheel, and this is the electric motor. Now if you observe now, the alignment of this generator now in this place is facing this mini flywheel. It's actually opposite to the motor. Now this bed and this are aligned in this sort of way, in this way now. As you can see, they are aligned in this process, and then while the motor is also aligned in this process. Now why do we have to do this kind of alignment? Is because of the rotation of the motor and the generator. Now if the generator is going on this direction, okay, let's assume the generator is going for the direction as you can anti-clockwise. Okay, it's going from because we take it like this as clockwise, the generator is going anti-clockwise. So this is the best alignment for it to have the anti-clockwise process, because it turns this process. Now it goes like this, like this, like this. I remember I explained what anti-clockwise and clockwise is all about in the last production. I explained to you that a clockwise system, it goes from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so until it reach 11. While the anti-clockwise take from the episode 12 to 11, 10, 9, 8, to back to 1. So that's where we have clockwise and anti-clockwise. Now in a system where there's a clockwise motor, or let us be clockwise motor, and then the generator is anti-clockwise, the alignment should be opposite each other of what we are seeing now. As you can see, this is the system. This is the generator go anti-clockwise. Generator is anti-clockwise, so that you can have it like this, like this, like this, like this. While the generator, the motor now is clockwise. As you can see, it go like this, go like this. So in this kind of process now, it is advisable to use this kind of design, because this is how you get it right. If you use this kind of design in that kind of the clockwise and anti-clockwise system, you have a proper generation of electricity. Your light can come out, because when you use anti-clockwise motor and then use clockwise motor against anti-clockwise generator, it will affect the pressure ratio of the generator, because they are not in the same alignment. So because the alignment is very important when you are about to design an generator, because you must always put into consideration your alignment process. Now in this case also, you see the spacing. One of the things I like about it is the spacing. Now as you can see, there's a space here that give a gap between the two systems. This make it easier for for the AC to flow. As you can see, it is what the problem the last video the man made, which he shoot the two things together because of lack of spacing. Now the flywheel has a good space to turn on its own, while there's also a little gap left for the generator alignment and also for the motor alignment. So one of the things you also need to put into consideration, because when you are doing generator design, you must always have a little spacing, because assuming you want to put a socket here now, you can freely put it. Assuming this box that is here now has to be here, you still have a space on this to put your box. So this is another area you also need. Your spacing should be very, very aligned. Now, because somebody asked me the question one time, say, can I use the bed on your generator? He told me that he discovered that the bed do lose voltage. I say yes, you can use the bed. The bed is very good because it's one of the components you will need in designing French generator, because the bed helps to rotate the flywheel. But one of the things where people see the bed loses voltage is that when your bed is not well firm, just like this now, this bed is properly fixed and firm, and I always advise you to put adjuster. In case you're using bed, let your bed have a position for adjustment, so that in case if there's a slack on the bed, you can adjust it. The adjuster can be on this area of the generator, of the motor, this area of the motor, so that you can adjust the motor backward. By so doing, the bed will be properly firm, because if there is a slack on the bed, it would affect the turning rotation of the flywheel, and the motor will be affected, because all this system are all interlinked, so they communicate through the use of the bed, because this generator and the motor communicate through the bed, because this bed now is connected to this place, while this bed here connected to this place. And if the motor start turning, it will turn the flywheel, and this system will also turn. So that is the beauty of the connection we are talking about. So you must have this connection. Then the next thing is you are sitting, because if you observe now, the sitting you are using now should be pure iron or hard wood. Some people, their irons are not properly done. They use a very old irons and not strong irons. You are dealing with a machine which can lose anytime. So if you are going to construct a proper machine, these irons should be properly aligned, should be properly done. Don't ever use irons that are not properly done, because it will affect the system. As the generator start moving along the way, it will start shaking and will affect the whole system. So I always advise you to use a solid iron on this area. That's why you have this iron now, iron one, and the bear also is properly done, and the flywheel. Then if that is done, there's no way you will not have a big and a good system. Now you also do a connection. See, this is a connector that connects to this bus. This is a control bus for the generator, and they move through here to this connector. They're the same way. So if the generator is moving, you can interlink the two together as the current keep flowing, so the two generators can work together and produce the best result. So please, let's take a look at one of the system or that operate in this kind of design. You can see the kind of system it does. Thank you.
Boy, why your phone now? No video this one.